Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews. I'm your host, Spease, and today we are looking at The Monster Squad, released in 1987. The Monster Squad stars Gower, Robby Kiger, Stephen Macht, Duncan Regehr, Tom Noonan, Brent Chalem, Ryan Lambert, Ashley Bank, Michael Faustino, Jonathan Gries, Mary Ellen Trainor, Leonardo Cimino, Stan Shaw, Lisa Fuller, Tom Woodruff Jr., Michael Reid MacKay, Adam Carl, and Jason Hervey. Monster Squad is directed by Fred Dekker. Now, The Monster Squad, I guess, is my first kids movie I'm reviewing on this channel. This film, I guess I kind of set this one up too, kind of like I did the last one by doing Night of the Living Dead prior to Night of the Creeps. Well, this one I guess I kind of set up too because I reviewed all the Universal monster movies from the 30s, 40s, 50s, and everything. And this movie is a big homage to all of those films from Fred Dekker, who wrote the script for this along with Shane Black, who he had met on Night of the Creeps. And their script in this is really well done. I guess, you know, Fred Dekker is a really good writer to begin with. I mean, everything he did on Night of the Creeps was cool. So him getting together with a really cool writer like Shane Black, even though this was early Shane Black where he, you know, was just starting out just like Fred Dekker was. You get those two together, you know, cohesively coming up with a script, and, you know, what they came up with in this film is really good. I mean, it is a really unique and fun kids movie in the vein of The Goonies, except it has that Universal Monsters twist to it, because you have Count Dracula in the film, you have Frankenstein's monster in the film, you have the Mummy in the film, you have the Wolfman in the film, and you have the Gillman in the film. Our lead characters, the child actors, are all pretty damned excellent in this film. Gower as your lead, as Sean Crenshaw, is really good in here. He's very likable, adds a lot of personality to the character, and he's definitely the leader of the Monster Squad as a group. He holds them together pretty good. Then you have Robby Kiger as his best friend, Patrick Rhodes, and he's pretty cool as a character as well. And then you have the one that's picked on amongst them, with Horace, played by Brent Chalem, and he's you know, he's played as the one that is the supposed fat kid that's being picked on a lot, you know. So Horace is not. They do a lot of the tropes with him as far as the one that's being bullied, and he's being picked on by Adam Carl's Derek and Jason Hervey's EJ. And this is where we get the baddest ass member of this group, and that is Ryan Lambert as Rudy Halloran. I mean, this kid
Hey, Rudy.
EJ? See, he met my friend Horace.
I don't know if he did it before this or after this, but I knew of Ryan Lambert from Kids Incorporated, the Disney TV show. And he's just got a coolness factor about him that, really always disappointed me that he never went on to become a bigger actor or anything. Mostly he's only known for this film, Monster Squad, and Kids Incorporated, which a lot of people don't even know about that one. But, yeah, I mean, he is such a cool character in here. Then you have Ashley Bank as Phoebe, Sean's younger sister, and really younger. She's always wanting to hang with a group, but she's too young, and they keep her out of the group, out of there and everything. But she's really good, especially for her age, because she's the youngest one out of all of them. And then, of course, you have the older sister to Robby Kiger's Patrick is Lisa Fuller playing Lisa, ironically. And she's really good too. She's more the kind of the, I hate to say this, but kind of the blonde bimbo of the of the group. And then, of course, you have Michael Faustino, which is David Faustino's brother, playing the character of Eugene. And he's pretty cool, too. The whole, like I said, the whole team of the Monster Squad are really a nice little group of guys, and they're all talented young actors. And they got a really good, talented group of people to play the monsters and the villains as well. You have Duncan Regehr playing Count Dracula. And he is very imposing, and a great Dracula as far as imposing figure and intensity that he brings to the character. What he lacks as a character is sensuality. And I think he could have done it. Duncan could have done it as an actor, but they don't. Unfortunately, Fred Dekker did not write any seductive scenes for him. No scenes where he. They have 3 brides that turn up near the end of the film.
Where you going, Rudy?
I'm in the goddamn club, aren't I?
I don't believe you.
But there's no explanation of where these brides came from. They just pop up in there. Same way with the little flashback intro to Von Helsing, Abraham Von Helsing, played by Jack Gillman. It's a cool sequence, but it could have been cooler if they would have shown, Dracula seducing a girl to become his bride. He gets her, he's almost got her, he's about to bite her, and then Von Helsing comes to the rescue. It could have been a perfect homage to the Hammer films in that respect. But yeah, he never gets one moment where he is seductive and hypnotic in this, and it sucks as a character, because I love his overall portrayal of Count Dracula. I really like. Tom Noonan as the Frankenstein monster. He is played very sympathetic, and Tom Noonan plays him so good. you love him. And you feel so sad near the end of the movie. Especially because Phoebe, Ashley Banks' character of Phoebe, gets really close with Frankenstein's monster. So it's really sad at the end of the film and everything. And then you have Jonathan Gries as the Wolfman, and he's kind of, you know, he kind of pulls off a really cool Lon Chaney Jr. vibe about his performance. When he's in his human form, he's very sympathetic, and he's trying to warn people and trying to stop Dracula. But then when he's in the Wolfman mode, he basically is a part of the group and is helping them, and, you know, he's just the monster that's under Dracula's control. But, I mean, the makeup effects, everything about him, you know, he looks badass as the Wolfman. Michael Reid MacKay as the Mummy. He is okay, I guess. The Mummy does not get much time in this, and when they do get a good moment where he's after them and everything, it's a big joke of him being eliminated from to where he's not even in the big finale. Yeah. That's a bit of a disappointment there. But the biggest disappointment amongst all of the monsters in here is the Gillman. Tom Woodruff Jr. is good at playing creatures. He's done it throughout his career. It's not his fault, I don't think. It is the creatures. Overall, his body looks great, but the face sculpt on the Gillman, it looks bad. It doesn't look near as cool as the real Gillman from the Universal movies. But yeah, that was a missed opportunity there. You know, his overall body, the way that Tom plays him, is really good. It's just his overall face and look there. I mean, it just, oh God, it just really kills the character to me. Because the Gillman, if you know from my reviews, is my favorite of the monsters. They get a little bit of help, the Monster Squad does, in trying to bring down Dracula and his plans by not only Sean's dad, but played by a great character actor Stephen Macht, Detective Dell Crenshaw. He's really cool in this. A mother, Mary Ellen Trainor, playing Emily Crenshaw. She doesn't get much screen time, much to do. It's just they have this bad relationship. Dell and Emily are the relationship is they're heading toward a divorce. So it's something that's more of a dramatic thing for the character of Sean to with going through this, the possible divorce of his mother and father. He ends up gravitating more toward all of his friends. And then when this big threat of Dracula and all these monsters come in, he has purpose. It gives him a purpose. And he tries to convince his dad, but his dad doesn't believe him right away. But all the stuff leading up to this, you know, all the different things happening around him. And yeah, Stephen Macht's character ends up helping them by the end of the film. And then they also get help from Leonardo Cimino's character of the scary German guy. Now this character, even though Leonardo Cimino is not even a German character, he's not a Jewish character. He was born in New York City, New York. And his parents descend from an Italian bloodline. So he is descended from Italian. There's nothing about him that is German. And yet he's, not only did he play that in this, but he played in V before this, the miniseries V, as the same kind of a character, this Holocaust survivor kind of a character like he plays in this. But he is excellent in this, playing this character. He's very likable. At the beginning of the film, they're all scared of him. They don't know what to think of him. They think he's creepy and scary, but that's the name that he's called in the film, Scary German Guy. But he ends up helping and everything. And Stephen Mach's partner, Detective Rich Sapia, he is played by Stan Shaw, and he, for what limited screen time he gets some really good dillies of lines.
I'm not saying anything. Not a single word.
So I've always liked Stan Shaw. But overall, Monster Squad is a really cool film, and Fred Dekker showed with this film, just like he showed with Night of the Creeps. He's a hell of a director. Unfortunately, this movie did not do well at the box office, but much like Night of the Creeps, it did get a cult following and is a lot more popular now, thankfully. But my review of The Monster Squad from 1987, I will give this film a 8.0 out of 10. It does let you down with the look of the gillman, and it does let you down with the Dracula character not having. I know it's a kids movie, but I mean, so they I don't know if they just made him a sinister, just bad guy, character, Count Dracula, in this, instead of being seductive. But I mean, you've got the brides near the end, and you get no explanation of where they came from, and you got Lisa Fuller as Lisa Rhodes in this, playing Robby Kiger's Patrick's sister in this. So there's no reason why couldn't have had a moment where Dracula kind of pulls her over to his side and almost has her under his control or something, and tries to use her against her, the Monster Squad and everything. But yeah, it really lets you down as far as really cool vampire stuff. He's just a really bad guy is all he is. But anyway, what did you guys think of Monster Squad? Do you agree with my rating on this one? Have you ever seen this movie? Let me know in the comments down below. And, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help this channel out a lot. And anyway, this 80s review series will continue now. So I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope you'll keep watching these videos. Anyway, thanks for watching.